obviously we've also had some additional developments, haven't we, Joshua? We've
Yes.
had Barclays PLC looking to get out of Africa, pretty much announced it. Is that an opening for you as well, do you think?
It's difficult to understand, Alican. It's maybe early days.
Yes.
You know, Barclays Africa was a fantastic franchise. Has been, you know,
Yes.
for if you look at, you know, there are very few organizations who have been here that long enough. One of them is Barclays and ourselves.
Yes.
And therefore, it's early days to know how it evolved, Alican, in my view. I mean, you know, normally you look at global environments
Yes.
very differently. But we will say there's something we are yet to understand fully why, because I think it's in terms of ROE, it's been a very strong business for Barclays. And so I won't be surprised that over the next few days we may get more clarifications. We will not ourselves be focused on Barclays as KCB.
Yes.
Our niche is more different. We're seeing a lot of medium-tier businesses, banks, because we have that network.
Yes.
We deploy those customers. In other markets, maybe we'll have a different interest. So if you're looking at other markets where we are not present today, we're looking at Mozambique,
Is
for
there
instance.
an opportunity to do a bolt-on acquisition?
In those areas, in those countries, we prefer an acquisition in terms of expansion. So we set up a rep office, if you saw, in
Yes.
Ethiopia last year.
I'm gonna come
So
to
we've
that.
got, you know, countries we're looking at very strongly today is actually the DRC
Yes.
and Mozambique. That
Yes.
was our plan for the last 3 years, and we continue to push. And if I summarize, I am still confident that Africa positions itself as a key market for financial services in terms of catalyzing growth for the economies. So it's a different messaging as well for investors to worry that there is a big concern by one of the largest banks in the continent. And that's a conversation, Alican, that I think is not, I don't think the card is out of the bag yet.
No,
I think
no.
the next few days or the next few weeks, you may see more clarification.
But I just thought it was less about the African opportunity and more
Yes.
about Barclays PLC itself,
Yes.
you know, looking at its own capital structure and wanting to consolidate back into Europe and the US.
This could
That
be,
was
could
my
be
impression.
True. It could be true.
Yeah.
I mean, our view is to speak much more about the market where we run
Yes.
businesses, the opportunities we see, and the chance to really exploit and use that platform to extend financial services, to plug in a lot of our own populations into, you know, financial empowerment using the financial services sector. And that's something you can see now.
Yes.
In terms of innovation, it's already #1 today.
Yes.
You know, if you pick up our own KCB M-Pesa platform, which we launched last year.